Hello my beautiful people and lovers of hot Nollywood gist. Welcome once again to Stress Ninja TV, your number one destination for everything sizzling, controversial, and absolutely unfiltered from the Nollywood universe. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button right now, turn on your notification bell, like, share, and drop your comments because today's gist will shake the internet. This one is about two names that bring light, grace, and a whole lot of class to the screen, Sonia Uche and Bryan Okwara. What happens when grace meets class? What happens when two different worlds of elegance collide on screen? Let's dive right into the gist that's making fans lose sleep and keeping social media on fire. The internet can't seem to breathe properly since the release of the recent Nollywood movie that paired Sonia Uche and Bryan Okwara in roles that redefine what on-screen magic means. From the very first teaser, people could feel it, something powerful, something unexpected, something that screamed chemistry. It wasn't the usual boy meets girl storyline, this was grace meeting class, and the result. Pure electricity. Sonia's calm, pure, and graceful aura met Bryan's confident, suave, gentlemanly vibe, and the combination became a beautiful storm that the audience never saw coming. The reactions started pouring in from every corner of social media. Fans couldn't get enough. One TikTok user commented, "forget it. Sonia and Bryan just gave Nollywood something Hollywood hasn't served in years, real connection, real chemistry, real emotions." Another fan added on X, Twitter, Bryan Okwara's poise and Sonia's humility mixed together. That's a royal movie right there. The energy between them on screen was the kind that makes people hit pause and rewind, trying to catch every expression, every glance, every subtle emotion. In one particular scene that broke the internet, Bryan leaned close to Sonia in a way that left fans speechless. The look in his eyes said everything. People began flooding the comment section saying, "That's not acting, that's connection," and "if grace had a face, it would be Sonia Uche, if class had a soul, it would be Bryan Okwara." Now, the movie might have ended, but the chemistry didn't stop there. Their promotional appearances together kept fueling the fire. Interviews, red carpet moments, and even casual behind-the-scenes clips showed a kind of ease between them that didn't look scripted. You could tell there was mutual respect, but maybe something deeper too. During a press junket, when asked about working with Sonia, Bryan smiled in that charming way that makes fans melt and said, "Working with Sonia is easy. She's focused, professional, and her energy on set is contagious." Sonia, on the other hand, blushed slightly and said, "Bryan brings calmness and class. When you're acting with him, you feel safe, like you can give your best and not hold back." That moment alone sent fans into overdrive. The clip was shared across Nollywood gossip pages with headlines like, "Sonia Uche can't hide her smile around Bryan Okwara," and "Something brewing between the stars." From there, things escalated fast. Fans began pairing their names online with hashtags like #Sonia and Bryan, #Grace meets class, and #Royal Energy Couple. On TikTok, fan edits featuring the duo's movie moments with romantic background music started trending, gathering millions of views. One viral edit had the caption, "This is what happens when the universe decides to give us art through human beings." That video alone crossed 2 million views within 3 days. The fandom split into two main camps. The Grace Club, made up of die-hard Sonia fans, claimed that Bryan brought out a new level of emotion in her acting. Meanwhile, the Class movement, Bryan's loyal supporters, said that Sonia's presence softened Bryan's usual confident persona, showing his emotional depth. Together, both sides agreed on one thing: they were witnessing magic. Still, not everyone believed it was just acting. Whispers began to circulate in Nollywood gossip circles that Sonia and Bryan had been spending more time together even after filming Wrapped. According to one anonymous insider, the two share a quiet but deep friendship that extends beyond their professional lives. Whether or not it's true, fans have already made up their minds. One fan boldly tweeted, "You can't convince me that Sonia and Bryan are not feeling each other. The chemistry is too natural. We know love when we see it." Another added, "These two should just give us a wedding movie next, or better yet, a real wedding." At the heart of this buzz is the way their personalities balance each other. Sonia Uche has always been admired for her simplicity and authenticity. She's that kind of actress who doesn't need to do too much to shine, her grace speaks for her. Bryan Okwara, on the other hand, is elegance personified, tall, confident, composed, and with a kind of charm that commands attention. Watching them together feels like watching art, a contrast of calm and charisma, humility and sophistication, fire and stillness. A Nollywood blogger described them perfectly in a viral post that read, *, Sonia is the heartbeat, Bryan is the rhythm, together, they make a symphony. Another entertainment writer called them Nollywood's golden pair that nobody expected but everyone needed. As their movie continues to dominate streaming charts, interviews and fan reactions keep the story alive. One YouTube comment under their joint interview read, "Sonia's laughter every time Bryan talks says it all. You can't fake that kind of admiration." Another said, "Bryan's eyes literally soften when he looks at her. Brothers, you're in love, just admit it." Even industry insiders are paying attention. A Nollywood director was quoted saying, *, the chemistry between Sonia and Bryan is the kind of dynamic that directors dream of. It's raw, it's real, it's effortless. * producers are already reportedly working behind the scenes to reunite them for another romantic project because the fans have demanded it. But as with any Nollywood gist, there's always another side to the story. Some fans of Sonia Uche's frequent co-star, Maurice Sam, have started expressing mixed feelings. They believe that the spotlight shifting toward Bryan might start tension in her usual collaborations. On social media, one Maurice Sonia fan commented, *, we love Bryan, but Sonia and Maurice's bond is irreplaceable. Let's not forget where the magic started. * this comment alone generated thousands of replies, as fans debated who really brings out the best in Sonia. While that debate rages on, Sonia and Bryan remain unbothered. Both have continued to focus on their careers, posting motivational captions and classy pictures on Instagram that only fuel the mystery. Bryan recently posted a photo with the caption, *, when Grace walks in, everything changes. * fans immediately flooded the comments, tagging Sonia and writing things like, *, we know who you're talking about. * and *, Grace equals Sonia confirmed. *. Meanwhile, Sonia shared a short clip from their movie set with a simple heart emoji and a sparkle, no caption, no explanation, but that was enough to send fans into a frenzy. One fan wrote, *, this woman is subtle but powerful. She's telling us everything without saying a word. *, another replied, *, Grace doesn't announce itself. It just glows, and Bryan clearly noticed. *. International fans are also joining in. Viewers from Ghana, Kenya, the UK, and the US have started to follow their updates, calling them Nollywood's royal duo. A popular American blogger even featured them on a "Couples Who Set the Screen on Fire" list, describing their chemistry as *, Africa's answer to timeless romance. *. As the buzz grows, one thing is clear, whether this is just an on-screen pairing or something deeper, Sonia Uche and Bryan Okwara have created a wave that Nollywood hasn't seen in a long time. Their connection feels organic, their aura together feels divine, and their energy radiates through every project they touch. Still, some critics argue that the fans are overhyping things. One film critic posted on Instagram, *, people need to relax. Sonia and Bryan are professionals. Chemistry doesn't mean romance. It just means they know how to make their audience feel something real. *, but even that comment didn't stop the excitement. Fans replied with things like, *, exactly, they made us feel something real. That's why we love them. *. Another fan wrote, *, whether it's acting or real life, these two just make us believe in love again. That's what Nollywood has been missing. *. It's not just fans talking, some fellow actors are also hinting at something special. One co-star who worked with both of them revealed in a behind-the-scenes interview, *, Sonia and Bryan's vibe on set is natural. You don't need to tell them what to do, they just click. Sometimes we forget the camera is rolling because their energy fills the room. *. Even during red carpet events, the pair have been spotted exchanging subtle gestures, small smiles, knowing glances, that fans quickly capture and analyze. One moment in particular during an award ceremony went viral when Bryan helped adjust Sonia's dress before she went on stage. Fans wrote things like, "That's gentleman energy. And grace and class personified. The ongoing buzz has led many to believe that Nollywood might just have found its next legendary duo, the kind of pair that makes every movie unforgettable. People are already comparing them to some of Nollywood's classic romantic pairings, saying Sonia and Bryan have the potential to be the next big thing that defines an era. As social media continues to light up with conversations, memes, and fan theories, one truth remains undeniable: Sonia Uche and Bryan Okwara have captured hearts and imaginations. They've become the perfect blend of elegance, emotion, and energy that Nollywood didn't know it needed until now. Whether this connection remains purely professional or blossoms into something deeper, fans are here for it all. Because when grace meets class, magic happens, and Sonia and Bryan have given Nollywood that magic in abundance. So what do you think, my people? Is this just cinematic chemistry, or are we watching something real unfold before our eyes? Let's keep watching, let's keep talking, and most importantly, let's keep enjoying the vibes that only Nollywood can give. Don't forget to subscribe to Stress Ninja TV for more of these hot, exclusive, and jaw-dropping Nollywood updates. Hit that like button, share this gist with your friends, and stay tuned, because as long as there's Nollywood, there will always be gist hotter than fire. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next blockbuster gist right here at Stress Ninja TV. Thank you, and see you in the next video.